Hey everyone, Chad Hasty here, host of the Chad Hasty Show. Welcome to the morning brief for August 26th, 2016. A lot to talk about on the show today. It's finally Friday, which means it's an open line of Friday on the program. We're going to take a long look at Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump on Thursday going after each other. Hillary Clinton going after Donald Trump, the alt-right, and really all Donald Trump supporters. During a speech that she gave, she connected the alt-right to Donald Trump and basically said that all supporters of Donald Trump are racist, that Donald Trump draws a huge amount of support from racist within either the alt-right, Republican Party, conservative movement, whatever you want to call it, whichever division you want to call it. Hillary Clinton basically lumping all Trump supporters in with racist. It was pretty sad to see. The Clinton campaign also released an ad, about a minute ad, that we'll probably play on the show today, lumping Donald Trump and connecting him to the KKK. Yeah, this is from a woman who considered Robert Byrd, who was a former Klansman, a mentor. But, of course, she doesn't mention that at all in her ad or during her press conference. I'm sorry, she didn't give a press conference. During her rally that she gave. Listen, do some racists support Donald Trump? Yes. Do members of the alt-right support Donald Trump? Obviously. But does that mean that all racists support Donald Trump, or that everyone who supports Donald Trump is racist? No, that's a pretty stupid argument to make. I guarantee you there are racists who support Hillary Clinton. They may not be white racists, but they are racist who support Hillary Clinton. Would I go out and say that it's only racists who support Hillary? Of course not. It's an asinine argument. A lot of the people who support Donald Trump right now are supporting him merely because he's a Republican nominee. Donald Trump has not gone out and said that all black people are evil, or that all Hispanics are terrible people and terrible human beings. Donald Trump hasn't been racist. Folks, if you want to look before Donald Trump became involved in the presidential race. If Donald Trump were truly racist and truly bigoted, why is it that he's never been sued before in our lawsuit happy world? He hasn't been sued before for being a bigot, for being a racist, for sexual harassment, or any of these other things. He's never been sued. It hasn't happened. Now, I'm sure the left will come up with some excuses there, but at the end of the day, if Donald Trump was this racist, this bigot, this guy who only wanted racists to vote for him, and then he's the Klan guy, he would have been sued years ago by his own employees, and he never has been. So it's an asinine argument to make. Hillary Clinton also attacked Donald Trump for standing in front of white crowds. Well, I guarantee you there are a lot of white people at Hillary Clinton's rallies, okay, folks? And standing in front of white crowds and using mean language about African Americans in the inner city. That African Americans in the inner city don't have hope, and that their schools are terrible, and that there's a lot of poverty in the inner cities, and there is. Go to Baltimore. This is a perfect example of Hillary Clinton, old white lady here, lecturing America about inner cities, and the woman has never been to an inner city in her life. Okay, this is a lady who doesn't spend any time in the inner city. She doesn't want to go around the inner cities, but she's going to lecture everyone else about how great the inner cities are. No, there's a reason why there are people who want to get out of the inner cities. It's because they're bad. And guess what? Inner cities have been led for decades now by Democrats, and they continue to get worse. The school systems in inner cities, horrible. I think you could talk to any teacher, and they would agree with that. There's a lot of problems. It's not simply Democrat versus Republican, but there are a lot of problems there, and Donald Trump saying, hey, look, things have been bad in inner cities. Maybe we change some things up, and you rely on a Republican. You look at a Republican leadership to pull the inner cities out of the plight that they're in right now. I think it's a good argument to make. Hillary Clinton seems way out of touch, doesn't know what the hell she's talking about when she is talking about inner cities. It was pretty disgusting, really, to see from Hillary Clinton, this woman who was supposed to be above it all, right? This woman, the most dignified woman, the woman who has all of this experience and is supposed to rise above, and she's comparing Donald Trump to the KKK. She's comparing Trump supporters to the KKK and to racists. It's pretty pathetic. Shame on you, Hillary Clinton. And again, lecturing Americans about the inner city when you've never been to an inner city? Give me a break. Pretty pathetic from Hillary Clinton yesterday. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. And don't forget, subscribe below to KFYO on YouTube.